concentrated power of will. 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. Like, he doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat of the mic. He feels so unlike everybody else, alone, in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know him, but fuck him, he knows the code. It's not about the salary, it's all about reality and making some noise, making a story, making sure his click stays up. That means when he puts it down, Todd's picking it up. Let's go.
Fantasy anyway, he never really talks much, never concerned with status, but still even him starstruck. Humble through opportunities given despite the fact that many misjudge him cause he makes a living from writing raps. Put it together himself, got a picture connects, never asking for someone's help to get some respect. He's only focused on what he wrote, his will is beyond reach, and now it all unfolds, the skill of an artist. This is 20% skill, 80% fear, be 100% clear, cause Ryu was ill. Who would've thought he'd be the one that set the West in flames? And I heard him wreck it with the crystal method, name of the game. Came back, dropped Megadeth, took him to church. I like Bleach, man. Ryu had the stupidest verse, this dude is the truth. Now everybody giving them guest spots and stocks through the roof. I heard he fucking with S-Dot.
10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name.
They call him Ryu, he's sick and he's spitting fire and Mike got him out the dryer, he's hot. Found him in Fort Minor with top, but a fucking nihilist porcupine. He's a prick, he's a cop. The type women wanna be within rappers, hope he gets shot. 8 years in the making, patiently waiting to blow. Now the record with your notice taking over the globe. He's got a partner in crime, his shit is equally dope. You won't believe the kind of shit that comes out of this kid's throat. He's not your everyday on the block, he knows how to roll with what he's got, making his way to the top. He often gets a comment on his name, people keep asking him, was it given that birth that doesn't stand for an acronym? No, he's living proof, when I'm rocking the booth, he'll get you buzzing quicker than a shot of vodka with juice. Him and his crew are known around as one of the best, dedicated to what they do and give 100%.
Forget Mike, nobody really knows how or why he works so hard. It seems like he's never got time, because he writes every note and he writes every line, and I've seen him at work when that light goes on in his mind. It's like a design is written in his head every time before he even touches a key or speaks in a rhyme. And those motherfuckers he runs with, the kids that he signed, ridiculous, without even trying. How do they do this? 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. Fort Minor, M. Shinoda, styles of beyond. Ryu, Talk Beer.
Hello and welcome all badass division agents. I hope you guys are doing well, getting lots of kills in conflict and in the dark zone, and just murdering guys everywhere, left, right and centre like I am. Guys, I'm really excited with title update 7 coming in episode 3. Just lots of brand new changes coming with Gear 2.0. You know, I can't wait to see what we can do with the new gear sets and the new builds that we can make. But today, guys, I've got an awesome build for you. It's just hell a lot of weapon damage, a hell of a lot of survivability. I've called this build the Bulletproof build. It literally is bulletproof. So let's get right into it. Let's show you what I've come up with for you guys.
Inventory.
Okay guys, so there's 2 versions that you can run of this build, one for PvE and one for PvP. The PvP build, I'll show you small changes that you need to make just later on in the video, but this is the PvE version with the technician specialization. So the reason I'm using the technician specialization is so I can use my Artistify hive with a defender drone, and So as you know, the Testify Hive will boost your skills, and with the Defender drone, it will keep boosting the Defender drone to keep it up as long as possible. In PvE, this is an awesome way to run PvE missions, because you get a lot of survivability that mitigates a lot of damage the NPCs can throw at you. But in PvP, not so much, because the Hive can be shot down. The drone can be shot down pretty quickly, and it's a pretty useless in PvP. So if you use it in PvE, it's very, very good, very, very powerful. So anyway, so just with my main primary weapon, I'm running the Railsplitter, so that hitting 19.6 base damage. That's absolutely awesome, guys. Honestly, just very, very powerful. You know, I absolutely love this gun as well. So it has perfectly measured, which you know it comes with, and then I have Allegro, which I rolled onto it, and I have recharged. So Allegro gives me the additional rate of fire. And on my secondary, I am running the Merciless for the holster type, which is Brutality, that gives me the 5% chance to deal 100% damage of explosive damage. So that will help me to proc my Spark on my backpack to give me the additional 15%, which I'll show you in a second. Okay, so that's the weapons. Going over to my gear sets, I'm running the True Patriot Mask that has 5.5 crit hit chance and 54% hazard protection. It also has 5.5 weapon damage on mod in there for this sort of rifle. Okay. And then on my backpack, I'm running the Gila Guard backpack. So the reason I wish to run the Gila Guard is to get the 20% hazard protection and the 5% total armor. So I need 2 pieces to unlock the hazard protection, which is unlocked, and that's with my backpack and my knees. And on the backpack, I have total armor, and I also have 4.5% weapon damage. I have the talents Hardened and Spark. And on the mod slots, I have 5.5% weapon damage, and I have 8% explosive resistance with total armor as well. Okay. Going over to my chest piece, I'm running the True Patriot chest piece. So I have 2 pieces, so that gives me the additional 10% total armor, and then the attributes I have 12.5 crit hit damage, 9% crit hit chance, and a whopping 14.5 weapon damage on there as well, which is absolutely awesome. That boosts my Railsplitter. And the talent I have is also insulated on here, which gives me additional 30% hazard protection. So as you can see, the hazard protection stacking up. So just going back, guys, just to show you. So I had 54% on my mask. I have 30% on my chest piece has protection, so that's now 84%, and then with the 2-piece Gila I get an additional 20%, so I'm sitting at 104 hazard protection. So I've achieved 100% that I need to keep me alive. And just going back to the chest piece in the mods, you can see I'm running a 6% weapon damage assault rifle weapon damage mod there, and have explosive resistance, and I have a utility mod with 6.5% weapon reload speed. Okay. And then going over to my gloves, I'm running the Wyvern gloves that gives me 7% critical hit damage, and I have 12% assault rifle with the yellow skill power mod as well. And I also am running an awesome talent which is called Obliterate, so which gives me 30% critical hit damage on depleting an enemy's armor. So I've kept the yellow on the gloves, so I can use these gloves later on, maybe to make a spotter build that would help to stack the 5, but that's for a later video. There's no mod start on the Wyvern, so just get the additional talents and the weapon damage. Okay, going over to my holster, I'm running the Fenris holster to provide me the 10% assault rifle damage that I need for the gun, and then the attributes have 6.5 weapon damage, critical hit damage, 16% critical hit chance, and have surgical, so it gives me a whopping 26% crit hit chance just on the 1 piece alone, so which is absolutely awesome. And then going over to my final piece, my knee pads, so I'm running 13% total armor. As you know, it unlocks the 20% hazard protection for 2 pieces, and then I have destructive as a talent, so it gives me additional 40% explosive damage, so that stacks up with the 100% explosive damage from Merciless with the Brutality Holster Talent for Spark on my backpack. So then so going down on the mod slots, I have 2 blue mods, so I have both with explosive resistance 8% and 10% with total armor as well. Okay, so then going over to my skills, so as I said, this is the PvE version, so I'm running the Defender drone on this build here, so that will stay up for me when I'm being attacked by the NPCs. And then the Artificer Hive will proc the Defender drone and keep that up as long as possible. It procs all the skills. Okay, so yeah, and then just covering the summary here, so I have 334 armor and I have 27.1 health, and with skill power 773 for my drone and 15.74 for the Hive. I know the armor is a little bit low, but then it compensates with all the other skills that are keeping me alive, like with the 100% hazard protection and the explosive resistance. But yeah, let me just go over the stats for you guys to show you how this build is kind of synergizing together. So I'm getting 19.5k base damage on my primary weapon. I'm hitting 50.5 crit hit chance and 56% crit hit damage. I could get the crit hit chance to 60% just by putting a couple of mods on, but I would lose that on the weapon damage slightly. So I'm happy with 50%, which is still very, very respectable. And then going down to my offensive, I have 23% all weapon damage bonus, and I have 50% assault rifle damage. So I'm hitting 73% damage on the assault rifle itself. As you can see, all the weapon damage is stacking up with the assault rifle weapon damage 73. I have 56% critical hit damage. I have 50% critical hit chance. I have obliterate as well. I have spark. You know, it's all the damage is stacking up. And then just going down as well, yeah, then I have my 40%, I forgot about the assault rifle as well, and the 100% from the brutality. So yeah, it's just awesome. Go down to defensive, so I have 34.77% explosive resistance. As I said, explosive resistance, it will mitigate a lot of the damage from the seekers that people are using out there. So literally, I can show you guys that, you know, people are throwing seekers at me, I'm running through them, I'm getting hit by them, but I'm getting staggered only, I'm not really taking any damage. And you'll see in the video at the end of this build that how it works. You know, I have a lot of people saying to me, oh, explosive resistance doesn't work, it's a gimmick, but it does work, guys, I swear by it, and I will be using it on all my builds in the future as well. As you can see, I have 104% hazard protection, so that gives me the 100% of the bleed, blind, burn, confuse, disrupt, and whatever. Yeah, but yeah, guys, that's the build for the PvE. As I said, I was going to show you the PvP version. So all you need to do, and I'm just going to quickly just change it here. I've just changed my specialization to survivalist. As you can see, the crossbow there, and then I'm running the healer. Seeker mine, and I have the defender. I have the healer drone as well. Sorry, I'm just woken up, I think. So yeah, so I'm getting the heals from the survivalist drone, and I'm also getting heals from the restore hive. So you just drop that down in the PvP battle, and that will keep you healed. So pretty much that's the only change to PvP. Otherwise, all the stats are the same. But guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you liked the build. Please like and subscribe to my videos. You know, I really does help me as well, and I really want to try and build my subscriber base so I can get more people, so I can share my builds with you guys. So please like and subscribe, just to keep me going in YouTube as well. But yes, DivisioNinja, thank you for your time, and signing out, guys. Anyway, keep sticking around to the end, so there's going to be some game footage at the end just to show you this build in action. Anyway, all the best, guys. Take care. Thanks. Bye.
reinforcements are spent.
How many charges in your... Yeah, they got 31. No, I
Assistance.
yeah. Our guy's down there. Yeah. It's on the corner. He's behind it. Yeah. Yeah, I know. He's behind that truck. Just get him. He's still there. He's still there. He's gone. He's gone. Oh, he's back. He's back. Two guys. One's on the truck still. Yeah. Come. Yeah, I'm just heating up. Down. Got it. Yeah, super quick. Yeah.
About to come online. Boost online.
Going for the boost.
The boost is being taken by allies. Allies have acquired the boost.
Seeker's 9 took the damage. Why back to fire hydrant?
Serious
Fuck
trauma
it.
detected. Agent down. Agent deceased. Agent down.
I'm sending you a specialization supply drop.
GG, man.
Victory. They won't be coming back now.